Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of iRacing, and today we are laughing about Circuit De Ledenon in Formula Vee of tour, and we need to do something about our simulator. It is 2.48 simulator. We need to get it to go up. This is getting to newer land, which of tour is Class D, I believe it is. So we need to try to get that very soon, and of course this one is the first, like, I've only managed to record two lanes, because I got busy and only be able to do two lanes, so this one is the first one, as we know, got off pretty order. We have kind of slowed on with the start, which is like a thing for me, unfortunately, but of course as the race goes on, we get comfortable, which unfortunately hasn't quite happened. We have to span our instantly and send another car in front of us, and we've got to get going. We've got to get going. Chase it down the other car in front of her, and I'll tell you, Victoria, I do struggle sometimes, but for the third time ish, I've done well, and I avoid what could be a major incident, and we avoid it just that much, just that much. We reacted really well, and we have some driver that is experiencing some tactical difficulty, which is the network issue they got. So they will appear combat. Disappear combat. It's an annoying thing to deal with, and of course in lap 2 in the 4th position, we up 2 places or 3 places actually, and someone just spawned up again. Another plate up, which is brilliant start for us, and again just overtaken the next car, and that we put up into the shutdown play. So we got shutdown play under our belt right now, and we want to try and make sure we get to the finish line with the shutdown play. But the problem is, in lap 5 we got shit into the point that basically almost half of 17 inches on points. We need to be careful, and we now get into battle with the car that's on the inside, and we've got a bit of a contact here. And I want you to tell me right now who thought with that is me right now. Turn it around and try to get going, and the embarrassing thing has happened. I'm shifting the car, and apparently I'm in trouble with this situation, because apparently it's my fault as well, which makes no sense. I didn't even turn in, I did in Spain, and we have one of the drivers that lagging out of the plane and going off the track a little bit, so we are getting on them really quickly. But of course, the priority is to make sure we do not get in any more accident or more incident points being put in, because we want to try to get the racing up. And the more incident points you get, it ties up lowering your opportunity to try to get up faster, basically. And we don't want that to happen. And in front of us, we have the car that I would say got pressure, or realistically, he made a mistake, and in lap 6, we got a car behind that just launched over our tyre, and we got to watch him on the inside, and we tried to make him, we tried to get through quickly and to get ahead of him, which unfortunately wasn't the case. He turned it on me and crashed, and I've got blamed for it. 2 inches on point, and we're going to watch the replay, because that for sure was not my fault. Let's have a look. As you can see, I did not move an inch. While the bend stayed on the apron, the car on my right started to turn in. How is that even my fault? I don't know. But we finally get to the end of this third race, forgetting about this whole calamity we had experienced. We're going to finish in third place, or second place. That's in third place. That's it. Third place with 10 inches on point, and that simulated that knocked down, and that is unfortunate. But this second race up again at the same track in Formula Vee. Of course, I've got a bit of a ego in my head. I want to make sure I don't mess up again. So, starting off, we had a fantastic start. I'm in third, by the way. We got off a leading mark, but I started to lay back in a little bit, which you find out why. Because in car in front of us, the lean car and the yellow and the red and the white, they have got themselves into absolute mess. Have a look. Not good, not good. The Talai and basically taking the shovel out, the only one that managed to get through, basically without giving up, is that red, yellow and white car got away from it, and I know it got some damage, and it had a fantastic exit on the car on his left. Don't know pretty well, and of course went a little bit wide, but he had to try to get that inside line, which he managed to pull off and landing again. Indeed, though, we actually experienced more difficulty with the network for whatever reason. I have no idea why, and of course the top two is myself, and I believe the other driver is actually from Argentina. So that's pretty cool. Multiple country taking part of it, pretty cool, and he's of course leading the race, and we are trying to catch up, and bear in mind, this is now my 6th or 7th experience online in a top multiple category, and again, more latterly, everyone disappearing, coming back, so it's a whole lot of it throughout this episode, and behind myself we had an incident with the same car that already involved a collision before. In basically the first two corner incident happened for him, and he made another mistake which put him going into the pit, which means he basically given up. He gave up from the race, and that the car right now is still in lap right, made a mistake. So you can imagine that car is really slow, and again, I know how that feels. I had the same issue where I was so slow, but over time, practice, you get better. But later on, we finally got our first witness of a fight between that car in the red and white. The car behind in the blue and red. They're going to have a battle, and I can't wait. But unfortunately, it wasn't that much of a battle. It was more of a battle who gets away from the Latin. And luckily, that car in the blue and red got away with the Latin. They both were Latin, and I believe they were on top of each other at one point. And the white car, I don't know what went on there. It just went straight into the water. I don't know why. The final lap had finally came. It was a very, I don't think it was very short though, if I'll be honest. It felt short because I was basically running second place all the way through, and that guy was running third place and he won the race. But the big news is, me being in second place allowed me to have 0 inches on point. I never went off a track, never made a mistake, never hit anyone. I was clean, and I'm proud. Pat myself on the back. That right. And I've got myself a 0.15 safety rating chain all the way up to 2.52. I'm proud, but now that brings us to the end of the episode. Yeah, it's a short one, only 2 though, only because I was too busy to try to get the third, and the fourth, try to get the fourth, 2 tries to get the fourth one in. But at the end of the day, I got 2 races done, and I want to say I'm happy with it apart from the first one. That there's got a lot to improve, which show in this section rate. I've improved quite a bit. That's what I think. I hope you guys agree with me on that one, and hopefully you enjoyed the episode. And the next one up is in Alton Par, Circuit. I'm gonna do more of the Formula Vee. I'm looking at doing like 1600, and then I will go over to Sport Car at some point. But I think I like to go over to Formula Vee for now. Get new to the car again. I haven't really done iRacing for a while. Due to the certain standard I was in, which I've only managed it 2 late in. So I will end it now, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment, what do I need to improve? Are you proud of me seeing some improvement on my side? But thank you for watching. Please like and dislike my video. Do other appreciate it, and peace out.